A wave of grief across the country after the grisly discovery of the remains of 215 children at a former residential school in Kamloops, BC. The heartbreaking finding has spurred calls for bringing Indigenous perspectives to education in Canada, as well as the need to educate our students about Indigenous culture and history. And it seems many adults are taking upon the responsibility themselves to learn the truth about Canada's dark past. The University of Alberta has seen a large increase in enrollment for an online course on Canada's Indigenous history.
As someone who is Indigenous, what I have seen is a major outpouring of support, but also this thirst for knowledge and an understanding about how this could have happened.
On average, 1,000 students sign up for the free course each week. Schitt's Creek star Dan Levy being one of them. This week, that number jumped to over 39,000.
We talk about the fur trade and economy, treaty making, and how we're all treaty people, residential schools.
That need to educate Canadians resonating with the faculty at the Dillon School of Business at the University of Lethbridge as well. The school became the first business school in Canada to require an Indigenous course as part of the core degree.
We owe it to our students to prepare them for a world where Indigenous business is a very, very strong reality.
Nestled in the heart of Blackfoot territory, the university says it's essential to create great relations with our Indigenous communities, and students need to learn not just how to do business, but also about the exceptions that need to be made when dealing with our Indigenous people.
As educators at the Dillon School, we were feeling like there was a disservice being done. There was a space that was missed. We have legislation that affects us differently. We have processes and policies that affect Aboriginal people, Aboriginal communities differently.
Both educators say they are sad it's taken the grim discovery in Kamloops to bring awareness to some of these injustices and our dark past, but they are also optimistic about education surrounding Indigenous culture and history going forward.
My aspiration is that the students that I have will change the world.
As an educator, as a historian, it's really the next generation that brings me a lot of inspiration and also courage.
In Edmonton, Laura Krause, City News.